All right, guys, trying to do this follow-up video here to my first video I made on the Shield Arms S-15 magazines. So heading out to the range today to do some actual testing with it. Finally, I know you guys have been very patient. I apologize it's taking this long. Nonetheless, just a real quick follow-up as to why we're doing this. I'll show you here real quick, and then we'll start switching over into some range footage. So this is my Glock 43X. It is a 100% stock Glock with the exception of a Brownells slide. However, all internals on it are Glock internals. All parts on this firearm are from Glock with the exception of the slide. And now the Shield Arms mag catch release, or excuse me, mag release here? Mag catch, whatever you want to call it. Nonetheless, I have taken the slide off of my Glock 43, my standard Glock 43, the OEM slide, and tested the same theory or same issues. Even with the standard slide or the OEM slide, still has the exact same issues as what this slide has on the Glock 43X / Glock 48, excuse me, with these Shield Arms mags. This is one mag I have not altered at all. Ultimately, we'll show you here what's happening with them. This is one mag that I did alter, and I altered it by putting a slight little dimple on it right here in the back. As you can see, it's a very small dimple, not very large. However, what that does is that causes the magazine to sit forward in the mag well here a little bit, so that way the slide here can catch the back of the round and actually load the round into the chamber. So if I flip this around here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Ultimately, so here is the slide as you have the, and the lighting here sucks. Okay, and we're back. Hopefully you got the lighting situation fixed here. So this is a mag that has not been altered yet. As you insert the mag up here into the magazine well, and the round comes up here into the slide. Here we go. You can see how the mag sits far back in the slide, or in the well there, that the round catches the bottom of the slide. As you fully insert, it's hitting under the slide, causing the slide to cant the bullet there. And then when you go to send it home, it causes a malfunction. With putting that little dimple here on the back of this, what it does do now is it causes this bullet to come up in front of the slide, as you can see. Now it sits directly in front, ever so slightly. So now when you go to send it home, it won't cause that malfunction. I originally sent these when I got these mags from Shield Arms, and I saw that this was happening. I didn't even take it to the range yet, and I saw that this was happening. I sent these mags back to Shield Arms, and stand by. I sent them back to Shield Arms because obviously they weren't seating in the mag well correctly, because it was going to be causing a malfunction. Didn't even shoot them yet. Obviously, clearly, if the round is catching underneath the slide, it's gonna incur a malfunction. So I sent them back. They tested them. I think they put 50 rounds each through each magazine. Sent them back to me saying, "Hey, there's nothing wrong with them. They're perfectly good to go. They're all within spec." Well, the problem is clearly they're still going to have the same issue, and of course they do. So I went and I guess this has kind of turned into a little bit of a slightly expensive science experiment, because I've been the guinea pig here to try to see if this little dimple on the back of this magazine here is going to fix the issue. I feel very confident it's going to, and we're about to find out. So we're going to go to the range, go do some shooting with it. I only did it to the one magazine. I'm not going to do it to the other one yet, just so that way I can do some just testing on the one mag and go from there. So I'm going to throw this little caveat in here. I'm not a gunsmith. I'm not claiming to be a gunsmith. I don't think that it would be in your best interest as an individual to manipulate and or alter a design of a very big manufacturing company and then possibly go out and use this to defend your life with. So I personally, even though I believe that this will fix the issue that these magazines are having, I will not be using these magazines in this firearm when using the firearm for self-defense or carrying it for everyday carry. The firearm will be going back to its stock configuration after today, being with a OEM mag catch and utilizing the 10-round OEM mags. So I just personally, I'm not going to risk my life for these mags that clearly just aren't reliable. So I again believe that this little dimple is going to cause them to be more reliable, but nonetheless, I'm just, even if I do a shit ton of testing, it's just not for me. So that being said, take this information that I'm trying to throw out there to you guys for what it's worth to you. If you guys feel comfortable that that might solve your issues and you want those extra rounds, have at it. But me, I'm just trying to have some fun here with doing some experimenting on trying to make something that's clearly not reliable, that we all kind of wish it was, more reliable, in hopes that maybe Shield Arms will reconsider their design. In my email to Shield Arms, I said about, hey, check out this YouTube video I made, this first video I made. It explains the issues with your magazines. I said to them, I'm not trying to be rude or berate you people or your company, I should say. I'm just trying to bring light to a problem. And hopefully with the idea that you guys might recognize that you do indeed have a problem with your manufacturing of these mags, and change the design slightly to fix the issue. Their response to that was that they're going to forward my link, my video, to the research and development team, and that they have zero, how did they put it exactly? Zero intentions of changing the design of their magazines, that their magazines are working for most customers just fine. Something to that effect. So it is what it is. But nonetheless, stay tuned. The next footage you see here is going to be me taking it to the range and doing some testing. So we'll go from there. I'm probably going to put maybe, I don't know, 100 rounds, 150 rounds through that mag. And yeah, we're just going to do just some ready up drills on the shot timer, draw, fire 2 or 3 rounds, and scan and holster. So that's all I'm going to be basically doing here today. And yeah, hopefully all goes well. We'll see. All right, so we're here at the range. Going to be testing these out. Got a mixture of duty ammunition and just 115 grain ball ammo. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so got our first round, the first mag with the dimple in it. Just gonna use 15 rounds of ball ammo. So inserted just fine. Since I'm using my phone to record, obviously I don't have my shot timer because my shot timer's on my phone, so we'll go from there. So. All right, I apologize. That first video I took, obviously, the firearm's outside of the frame. Nonetheless, get the idea. On the second video, or the second clip here, second mag, we'll do two burst fire in here, and to go from there. So all 15 rounds on that first mag there, no malfunction. So here we go. Stick around. All right, next 15 rounds, again, all 15 rounds, just ball ammo, 115 grain. So far, 0 hiccups, 0 feeding issues, and while loading the magazine, 0 failures to feed into the chamber. So there you go. All right, next 15. This 15 rounds will be putting upwards. This will be this what? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this will be the 4th mag we put through it. On this mag, I have sporadically just thrown in the 115 grain ball ammo and the I believe it's 129 or 125 grain Hydroshock ammo, Federal Hydroshock HST, I guess it is, ammo, just to see if it makes a difference at all. So I don't suspect it will, because again, I think the issue was in the magazine, not with the ammo. So I've been filming all of it because I feel it's important that you guys see it all, and you can see that I haven't bullshitted you for anything, and it is what it is, and seems to be working just fine now that I made that modification. I'm going to shoot 100 rounds roughly through this mag, and then maybe 50 rounds through the other mag, and try to compare the two, see if I have any issues with that other mag that I did not put the modification on. So here we go, next 15. All right, next 15. This time I put a Hydroshock up on top for the first one. No issues. Did get a little bit of Glock bite on that last one, so here we go. All right, good. No more issues or no issues. I do need to adjust my rear sight. This is the first time I've been shooting this gun. I just threw the sight on there, just put it on there evenly. Clearly need a little bit of adjustment, not much. We're shooting at 10 yards, nothing crazy. So I am shooting just slightly left of center of target. So just to give you a reference, these are the targets we're shooting. They're just little NRA targets. So just to give you an idea. All right, for this last video, this is our last 15 rounds. This put us at 105 rounds. I feel confident with that. The first 4 rounds are just gonna be ball ammo. After that, I filled it up with duty ammo. So I think it's 11 or 12 rounds of duty ammo. So the first 3 or 4 rounds are just ball, just to see if round after round of duty ammo causes a malfunction or not, but we'll see. So nonetheless, so far, no issues cycling, no issues loading, and yeah, I just did a quick sight change, so hopefully we'll be good to go. All right, so that was probably my fault. I have a tendency, because of my big hands, to ride on the slide release button right here. So it probably didn't lock back, probably because of me having a good tight grip and my thumb being here on that button. But nonetheless, that was the only issue, and I don't think that was the magazine. I think that was me, shooter induced. But yeah, 105 rounds, not a single hiccup. I think that would be a good resolution to fix those mags. If that's what you want to do, go for it. Again, I will not be carrying that for personal use, for everyday carry or self-defense, but at least my theory was correct, at least in my opinion. So happy shooting. Good luck, everyone.